Ten Hag on Amrabat at left back. I know he's capable of that. He's a player who gives the team what they need and makes a contribution. He has quality as well as energy and the dynamic he brings. I think that in relation to Amrabat, I was listening to his interview after the game and he basically said he'd play in goal if the manager asks him to. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people today who get the little flip charts out and tell you why Amrabat does this. And it makes me laugh. It makes me laugh. I mean, I'm not opposed to the little stat boards and, you know, move your little people around. And I have done it in the past. But I think it's almost like teaching people to suck eggs at time. It's like you're teaching idiots, like football for dummies. We don't need a tactics board to know what Amrabat does. There's no hidden message. There is no, you know, there's no hipster view on this. The reality is I can verbalise what Amrabat does because I've seen it Fiorentina, we've seen it for Morocco, and we saw it again last night. He's a ridiculously confident player who isn't fazed by making a mistake and therefore doesn't hide. My favourite phase of play from Amrabat last night was in the first half. He moved into centre defensive midfield and I was like, where's Casemiro? And Casemiro dropped in between Maguire and Varane and we basically had a back three and Amrabat came in front of them. And the ball was over with Delo and Varane and he was constantly moving away from his player to take the ball. Now, we've seen this probably for the last 5 years. A holding midfielder, apart from Casemiro, they hide. McTominay's been terrible at it. Fred's been terrible at it. They hide. Amrabat is constantly on his toes, moving, making angles. Now, that's great to receive the ball, but it also creates paths and other passing angles for the person who's on the ball. And we've been so bad at this. And that's why we've been a team for many years that plays crab football side to side with our centre-backs because there's no movement in the midfield. And Amrabat's really intelligent at that. He really is. He wants the ball around the centre circle because he's fantastic at transitioning from the centre circle to the final third. He's brilliant at that. And he will receive the ball if there's space and he will carry the ball as well. But he's a really intelligent player in the sense that he can play centre defensive midfield and he can play other positions because he's a very, very intelligent footballer. He knows football's a very simple game. And you can tell when you watch Amrabat, he understands that it's about possession and movement and reading the game. And wherever he is on the pitch, he's always looking to find space. Because if he wants to ping a 50-yard ball out to, I don't know, Martial or Pellistri, he knows not only has he got to have space, he's got to have the space to scan and then hit it. He's always looking for space. And I think we saw that last night. And I think that he is going to be a very, very, very important player for Manchester United.